What if I told you that the very food most people eat every single day, sometimes even thinking it's healthy, could be the reason they're tired, bloated and storing fat no matter how hard they try to lose it? This isn't about sugar, it's not about bread, and it's not even about pasta. There's a hidden carb that's been marketed as clean fuel, but in reality, it's quietly wrecking your metabolism, gut, and hormones. Stay with me till the end, because once you understand what this carb does inside your body, you'll never look at your meals the same way again. Carbs are not the enemy. In fact, your brain runs on glucose and your muscles thrive on it. But here's the catch. Not all carbs are created equal. Thousands of years ago, humans ate whole, unprocessed carbs, roots, fruits, tubers. Those came with fiber, water, and nutrients that slowed digestion. Today, the carbs we eat have been stripped of everything natural, engineered to be absorbed faster than your body can handle. Your bloodstream gets flooded with glucose, insulin spikes, and fat storage mode turns on. And every spike leads to a crash. You feel tired, hungry again, and crave more carbs, trapped in a loop that never ends. If you think that's bad, wait till you hear about the healthy version that's even worse. It started in the 1970s when low-fat diets became the trend. Food companies removed fat from products, but to make them taste good, they loaded them with refined carbohydrates. Instant oatmeal, granola bars, healthy cereals, and even low-fat yogurts became sugar bombs disguised as fitness foods. The irony? As society ate fewer fats and more wholesome carbs, obesity rates exploded. The reason? These foods trigger insulin surges all day long, and insulin isn't just a blood sugar hormone, it's your fat storage switch. Every spike locks fat inside your cells, making it almost impossible to burn. So while you're counting calories, your body is stuck in storage mode. Let's talk about fruit juices, smoothies, and energy drinks. Most people think they're nourishing their bodies, but the truth is, these drinks are stripped of fiber, loaded with fructose, and hit your liver like a freight train. Fructose is metabolized only by the liver. When it's overloaded, it turns that sugar into fat, literally fatty liver disease without alcohol. This liquid sugar doesn't trigger fullness hormones, so you keep drinking more, unaware that each glass could contain the equivalent of 6 to 8 teaspoons of sugar. But even that's not the most dangerous carb. The real villain hides in something that almost every restaurant, bakery, and home kitchen uses daily. That carb is refined white flour, the foundation of most people's diets. White flour is a processed starch stripped of fiber, bran, and germ, leaving behind a fine powder that digests faster than table sugar. In fact, a slice of white bread can spike your blood sugar more than a candy bar. Once digested, your body treats it like sugar. Insulin rises, fat storage activates, and inflammation follows. It's not just bread, it's pizza dough, pastries, pancakes, muffins, bagels, wraps, and even sauces thickened with flour. This one ingredient has quietly replaced natural carbs with a metabolic disaster. Still think that whole wheat label saves you? Think again. Many whole wheat breads are mostly white flour, dyed brown, with molasses. Let's go deeper. When you eat refined carbs, your blood sugar spikes. Your pancreas rushes to release insulin to clear the sugar out of your blood. Insulin tells your cells, store this energy as fat. Then, when blood sugar crashes, your brain panics. It thinks you're starving. You crave more carbs, and the cycle repeats. Over time, your body becomes resistant to insulin's signal. Now your pancreas pumps out more insulin just to keep up. And that's how insulin resistance begins. This is the silent road to prediabetes, fatigue, and uncontrollable hunger. Refined carbs do more than raise blood sugar. They trigger inflammation, the silent fire behind weight gain, brain fog, joint pain, and even acne. When you eat a meal rich in white flour, your body releases cytokines, inflammatory molecules that damage cells and slow recovery. Think of it like sandpaper on the inside of your arteries. Over time, that inflammation can lead to heart disease and faster aging. But here's the good news. Your body can reverse these effects within weeks of cutting them out. Refined carbs hide under many names. Here are a few to watch out for: enriched wheat flour, maltodextrin, corn syrup solids, modified food starch, instant oats, white rice, breakfast cereals. Even gluten-free doesn't mean safe. Many gluten-free products are pure starch. The rule: if it comes in a box and has a shelf life longer than your pet fish, it's probably a refined carb. Carbs affect your brain chemistry. Those blood sugar swings mess with dopamine and serotonin, the feel-good chemicals. That's why refined carbs can feel addictive. In brain scans, they light up the same reward centers as cocaine. Ever notice how one cookie turns into 5? That's not weakness, that's biochemistry. Your brain is literally wired to crave another hit. Here's the twist. Your body needs carbs, but the right kind. Switch to slow-digesting, fiber-rich options. Quinoa, sweet potatoes, oats, steel cut, lentils, chickpeas, brown rice, fruits like berries and apples. These carbs release energy slowly, stabilize blood sugar, and feed your gut bacteria, the allies of a strong metabolism. When you replace refined carbs with real food, cravings fade, energy soars, and fat loss becomes effortless. When you first cut refined carbs, you might feel tired, moody, or crave sugar. That's your body detoxing from years of blood sugar roller coasters. Within 10-14 days, your metabolism recalibrates, your cells become sensitive to insulin again, your body learns to burn fat instead of constantly demanding sugar, and once you cross that line, you'll feel unstoppable. You can't out-willpower your environment. Remove triggers, toss out flour-based snacks, stop buying low-fat cereals, and start prepping real meals. Stock your kitchen with nutrient-dense carbs, fruits, legumes, and roots. Cook with whole ingredients and watch how your energy transforms. Your cravings will change too. Your body will start craving what fuels it, not what destroys it. So let's recap. The most dangerous carb isn't sugar alone. It's refined white flour, hiding in plain sight in the foods we love. It spikes your blood sugar, fuels inflammation, and locks your body in fat storage mode. But by choosing real, unprocessed carbs, you take back control of your metabolism and mental clarity. If this video helped you understand your body better, hit the like button, and share it with someone who still thinks bread is harmless. And before you go, there's one more thing you need to know. Cutting dangerous carbs is just one side of the fat loss equation. To truly turn your body into a fat-burning machine, you need to understand why strength training burns more fat than cardio. Watch that video next. It'll show you exactly how to reprogram your metabolism through muscle activation and recovery. Stay curious, stay healthy, and remember, every meal you choose shapes your future. You're not just avoiding bad carbs, you're building a body that burns fat effortlessly, 24/7.